Hey y'all, happy Monday. Welcome to my live at Paradox Sims. I hope you guys had an amazing weekend. I did too, a lot going on. But we're here now and I am ready to stream with you. So I know where I last did a stream with you guys, I was pretty much talking about going into Strangerville gameplay. And I was glowing up a household that I had. That household was the Cahill, I think I'm pronouncing it right, Cahill household, and that was with George. But I did a huge twist on it where on my website, paradoxsims.com, I did his long lost daughter, quote unquote, named Georgina. And I posted her as a sim that you can download, with custom content. So I figured if I'm going to do the Strangerville Mystery, I might as well just have them in the same house, or do George and Georgina kind of, teaming together to solve the Strangerville Mystery. It's actually, I kind of like Strangerville only because it's one of the, I think it is the only actual story progression where there's an actual storyline and a goal for all of Sims 4 game packs, expansions, yada yada. So I figured since I already beat it on my own, I might as well just play with you guys. And maybe we can glow up some households along the way. So what you are looking at is an actual lot that I created. This was old Penelope that was kind of in game. It was that broken down plane that had what I call a kidnapper's stowaway crawl space type of shithole under it. So I pretty much revamped it because I figured, who wants to live in a shithole? So this is old Penelope remastered, or as I like to put it, glowed up. So I can take you guys on a little tour and then we can go ahead and start playing. So like I said, in the game, Georgina is George's daughter and they live in this house together. So for the most part, I try to keep everything up top a little bit the same. It's still the plain pieces, and then I added a pool, little swing, little mini pond that has sprites in it. That was so cool that the game added. And then I added an actual greenhouse. I figured it'll be kind of dope to have a greenhouse since George and Georgina are conspiracy theorists and they probably don't go to the grocery store and they're probably going to grow their own stuff. I figured why not grow their own stuff? So here is their greenhouse. That is George looking crazy as hell in the corner. And as you can see, he looks very different from how he was in the game, on purpose, obviously. And that is Georgina, his daughter. So what I'm going to do is take you guys on a tour before we start the gameplay. I think you guys would kind of get a kick out of what I've done to old Penelope so far. And just so you know, old Penelope, I'm going to put her on my website to download this week. I'm one of those people where it takes me 111 years to do an actual lot because I always find something to improve on it and I'm never satisfied, but I'm trying to do better now that I have a website, paradoxsims.com with 2 X's, to start loading more things outside of just Sims. So when we go down, and again, this is going to be very custom content heavy, so I hope your computer is not raggedy because it's going to be a big fucking file. All right, so first things first. I think I can kind of take you into the living room. So this is the actual living room. I wanted it to have a kind of a old hunter war general looking feel, kind of rustic looking. So this is the living room. It has a little bar in there, piano, archaeology, table, TV, little night. Nothing too fancy. Right? And then I figured George is probably a drinker. He's trying to forget all the bullshit that's, muddling his head. So it just makes sense to have a place where there's drinks available. So when you go into the next room, This is, I wanted to do a dining room, but I did not want to have a formal dining room considering this is like a subterranean like place where they're bunkered in. So I did a kitchen slash dining room. So again, still keeping up with the same dark rustic theme. Got some dope artwork. Check, first of all, amazing shout out to all of the custom content creators. You guys allow me to have some nice houses when I start building them. And I know that these paintings, which you'll see them repeat a lot in my households, it's by Blue Hopper Sims. She has an amazing website where she, you know, pretty much loads a lot of like great painting custom content. The actual painter that actually created this artwork, I think his name is MS Brown or SM Brown. I follow him on Instagram. He does amazing dope artwork, so I thought it was pretty cool to see it in my game. Gotta love it. So, dining room table. Let me try and boost the fucking walls. All right, and then this is the kitchen. I'm one of those people where I don't like a lot of clutter on counters because I want to be able to actually make a meal. So yeah, I try and keep the counter space a little less cluttery, but when you download this bad boy, you are able to clutter it up as you see fit. So these are the hallways. I didn't do really too much with the hallways. I might before I release it. So let's go to Georgina's office. So Georgina's office is pretty much kind of like an office I constantly create in a lot of my Sims households, but I kind of set them apart through the artwork and the wall design. So I try to keep it a little bit feminine, a little bit more, you know, tomboyish if I could. Nothing too fancy smancy here, but this is her office. Then we're going to now take a gander into George's science lab of crazy. So again, I pretty much just did the unlock cheat to go ahead and unlock a lot of the Strangerville, the base game, and the get to work content that comes with Sims. So you see a lot of these things here you can pretty much get from just unlocking it in the command to unhide those things. So this lab I think was pretty neat because I felt like I've always had this lab in my game whenever I had a scientist sim, but once Strangerville dropped, it was like totally a game changer. I was able to now like have more scientific stuff in the game, which is pretty neat. So yeah, this is kind of like my original science lab revamped. Yep. All right. Okay, now that you saw the science lab, we're gonna take you now to George's bedroom. So this is George's bedroom. Nothing too fancy. I pretty much just wanted him to have a little like living space and his own bedroom. I imagine it would get a little cramped with him living with his daughter. Maybe he want to entertain some hoes. I don't know. But guess what? He has his own little space for entertaining and just being his crazy self in peace. So yeah, little living room space, some records, some nice paintings. And then I did just a very like simple bathroom for George. I might do something a little different. I really want to change the wall pattern and make it a little bit more masculine, but it is what it is for now. And then now we're going to go into Georgina's bedroom and bathroom. So this is Georgina's bedroom. I just wanted like kind of some neutrals with a splash of some pinks, some blues, and a lot of like tans. So I know that Ruby Red Sims just dropped like an amazing like wallpaper for florals that I think is so pretty. I love floral wallpaper as like kind of a like one wall having that wallpaper on it. So I pretty much did this. Threw in some African art, some abstract art, French art. And yeah, that's her room. Some Louis Vuitton luggage when she's feeling fancy schmancy. And yeah. You know, I'm so new at this whole uploading custom content thing that I have to like, I don't know, maybe you guys will be able to help me out on some like good video makers to pretty much make videos on lots so I can go ahead and upload it without looking like a total cheese ball when I put the file up. For me, when I do the actual Sims that I upload to paradoxsims.com, I just do pictures. I'm not doing videos or anything. I'm just doing pictures and random ass poses, and then allow you guys to pretty much just download the Sims if you like. So coming out of Georgina's bedroom, she has a bathroom that I just finished updating. I kind of love this bathroom because it's so, like, I would want this to be my bathroom if I had that option. But this is her bathroom. Some nice native artwork. Wanted to keep a blue, oops, Jesus. Wanted to keep a blue theme going. Yep, so that is that. Figure I have some ivy on the walls. So that is that. That is the underground psycho crazy house. Well, not so much psycho crazy anymore, right? I hope you guys like the house. I'm gonna definitely do maybe a few tweaks because I'm never satisfied, and then I will upload to paradoxsims.com for you guys to download. And as all of my downloads, it comes with everything. So you don't need to go on a wild goose chase to find the creator of something that may be obsolete or the page may be down. I don't believe in that shit. Whatever you see in the game, I'm going to include. The only thing I don't include, I would say, would be like I have like a lot of script mods or like mods that have like wicked whims or like, you know, sex mods or drug mods. I don't include that in my game because I just feel like it's not necessary for you to go ahead and play a sim that I created or a house. So if the sim comes with a certain trait, I'm going to just remove the wicked whims tag that's associated with the folder, and maybe the trait will just be blank. So that's that. And some of my sims actually, believe it or not, come like with their skills maxed out. Like if I have Georgina here, I don't know if she's maxed out on my site, but a lot of them that I upload come with maxed out skills. So that's even a treat in itself. You can actually also download the sim from my I guess my account on Sims 4, which I believe is Minoue29, MINOUE 29. You can go ahead and download my Sims there, and at least they come with all of those extras. You just need to have the custom content in your game, so you don't have to worry about putting in trays if you download it from. All right, I think I have rambled enough. Let's go ahead and get started. All right, now I've had this game running since freaking 9 a.m. I hope this shit doesn't explode or crash. If it does crash in any way, shape, or form, I will restart this sucker and join you guys back. But just bear with me, okay? All right, so what is Georgina doing right now? She is, I believe, I guess she's talking to plants. You know, that is what crazy people do these days. So, what I want to do is, further down the trough of this week, I'm probably going to glow up the entire town of Strangerville. When I say glow up, I mean pretty much redo the actual sim and cast and make them look nice. I created a guy that I want Georgina to ultimately, you know, start dating because, you know, she lives with her dad. Like, how lame is that? But and hopefully maybe her dad can find someone. So what I want to do is definitely kickstart the Strangerville Mystery. Now, the only thing that I probably will have to investigate is this is a brand new game, so I think I didn't play within my game that I already have loaded. No, he can't. But can she?
Cheshire. Binkapa Baru.
All right, what is he doing?
Nistivi Flina.
All right.
Shelsh.
Okay, he's swimming. All right, cool. So I think what I'll have Georgina do is I'll have Georgina.
Seneca.
Let's see.
Belindy.
So I already
Viva
added spores
Desu,
to her. I know I
Steve
kind of cheated.
Plebo,
I added
Candle,
spores to her
Lindsay
inventory.
Nurska,
So she has
Gaba,
the Strangerville Mystery as her actual aspiration, and so does George. So let's say she's going to travel to the deepest part of the secret lab. First, I think she should go ahead and visit the actual what is that little thing? Yeah, this thing here. And just kind of, talk about Strangerville. And maybe George can come. They should probably max out their skills. 1 second. Alright. George, bring your ass. Let's go. Maybe she could buy some curio items and...
Exenoi Zons. Wasusa. Skooma.
Alright.
Vapin slash?
Yibs. Over.
So... just gonna buy a bunch of stuff. Anything else I need? No. All right.
Roy.
Hebony.
Yodi Bibna. Yodi
Gotta
Bibna.
put on some damn
On a
clothes.
new suit. Sweeb.
Outfit. Okay.
Isniba.
Alright. So Georgina's gonna go ahead and travel with her dad to the Secret Science Lab. It may take a while to load considering I've had this thing running since wee hours in the morning. How are you guys' weekend? I had a very emotional weekend. Bear with me. So I went to go watch Avengers Endgame on Friday. I've never cried so hard watching a movie. Well, Pursuit of Happiness and 7 Pounds, both Will Smith movies, I cried. But Endgame, I cried, just the shit started. Like it's literally like the first 5 seconds. Tears. And then I'm not gonna give any spoilers, so you're good. And just moments constantly coming back to just crying. And I was inconsolable. And like I went to go watch it at this place where you're able to also order food. It's comfy, recliners, you kick back. And I was sobbing, like hard, ugly crying. And I couldn't mentally be okay all the weekend. And just when I thought, you know what? There's hope for your mental peace of mind. You will be okay emotionally. Fucking Game of Thrones came on. Game of Thrones came on last night. When I tell you, it is the greatest show of our lifetime. It was an hour and 32 minutes or 36 minutes of pure edge of your seat, kill over, need my heart medication type of action. Like, I couldn't take it. I almost went bald watching it. I kept just grabbing my hair screaming. And all I gotta say is, Arya, God bless you. You're the best. But yeah, amazing show. Edge of your seat crazy. It was everything dreams were made of. And I almost want to rewatch it again now that I know how it goes and I'm not having mini panic attacks. But yeah, it was phenomenal. Yeah. Whew. So yeah, that was that. What else going on over the weekend? Just, you know, regular stuff. I went back into trying to manage my garden inside and outside of the house. This week, busy with work. Last week was mental with work. This week should be a little bit better, but it's work. What's great about it? It's work. But no, I fell off with streaming. I haven't done it lately because, you know, I have a lot going on, and you know, I wanted to do a glow up of George, which I actually glowed up George from what he originally looked like and loaded him onto my site. So this guy that you're seeing here, this little stud, you can find him on paradoxsims.com or whatever. So I want to do more uploads. It just takes time. Not creating, more so just taking the damn pictures and like organizing it on my site. But I will get there. I'll try and bank some out tomorrow or tonight. But let's get into the Strangerville Mystery. Okay, shall we? So, let's go around here and have her come here, go here together. She can examine. I made a whole sandwich that I forgot about. I'm gonna eat my sandwich while Georgina and George go around back. Okay, I'm gonna examine.
Ooh.
Ja. De skuffa. Yes, in Narp.
Tinkle. Oh, sheep.
Let's surface some evidence. See if she can hack for evidence. So one thing I find about the whole, you know, Strangerville thing is that, if you're someone who's collecting the evidence and collecting the things, obviously it's going to be one person. It won't be necessarily two people. However, when you do have to take down the damn plant and recruit people, it is helpful to now have a partner. So I think that's kind of where George will come into play. And I feel like, you know, once Georgina beats this, then George can kind of, you know, we can reset the clock on the Strangerville Mystery and George can beat it on his own to complete, you know, I don't think that he'll earn the aspiration if he's doing it with Georgina, if that makes sense. But, you know, teamwork makes the dream work. It was weird because thinking back to Avengers Endgame, I'm like emotionally crying. And then like we get like good news in the middle of the movie. So now I'm like smiling, crying, and snorting. It was just, I was a mess.
Oh. Ah.
Hacking the computer.
Oh.
Yeah. So, Search for evidence. Sorry, I'm like tearing the sandwich up. Okay, she found something. See if she can hack this computer as well. What is George doing? Let's see. George. The picture.
Shibes.
Georgina's still hacking. Where is she? Let's see, is there any other evidence she can find here?
Huh?
Search for evidence. Search for evidence. She's not finding much on these computers. Alright, I think I'm gonna just search on these last remaining stacks for evidence and then let her go to the curio stand to see if she can get a key card. Let's see. Alright. And clandestine dongle.
Huh.
Okay. Let's do a quick once over to make sure that she's searched all the piles. Yes, it looks like it. Oh, yeah. Okay, cool. So then let's do this. So we're gonna have Georgina and George go back, and they're gonna go to that curio to see what's what. She was flying by. It's already May. May's this week. All right, they are back home. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have them go. First of all, let's make sure we don't have any mail. Nope. All right, I'm gonna have them go to the curio and see what Strangerville investigation request key card. Uh-oh. George is in the mood for love. Gotta find George's girlfriend. Let him talk to someone in the Simda chat room. Simda chat room is it's a mod by Little Sam's where I believe it is. Yes. Is it? Yes, it is. I think it is. By Little Sam's where you're able to kind of like do dating. It's like a dating app, and they also have chat rooms and everything. So again, this is a new world that I have not touched. This is the only household that I've actually like edited. So you really won't see any other custom mods outside of the 3 that I actually created. So I'm thinking, and this last person at the bottom is someone that I actually created. So thinking maybe he can chit chat with someone, on Simda. So let me chat with Zoe, and my homegirl I think got I only saw it to if you can prove you are committed to Strangerville investigation, maybe if you have a secret dossier. Okay, so
Ranlo Rangoya, Oba Pilpin, Minaya, Cliff Nippa Hishinoi. Sportu, Sporsas, Frolus, Chupa, Yamba Chupa, Perfa Fazoo, Chupa, Yodi Bibna, Arnanusit, Sweeb,
so I'm thinking the secret dossier would have to be in the science lab.
And Kuya. Laima.
I got a piece of evidence about the Strangerville Mystery from a military officer I befriended. So, what she can do is, I believe there is an actual place, it's a bar that they all frequent, where you can kind of like talk to the military officers there.
Exenoy Zot.
Oh, Dolphus Revuda.
Susa. Gulba.
Galka Jaruki Spa. Ishanoi Lanzai.
Alright, so let's go to travel. Oops. I'm gonna travel to the hangout of where they hang out. I think it's 8 Bells. Yep. And see if pretty much what you do is you just go there and wait for the military folks to join. Start, filling in the actual bar, and then you could just pretty much like walk up and ask them questions, but you do have to befriend them. And of course there's a cheat for that. I literally played Strangerville a day it came out, and I didn't play it again. Because it literally took me like an hour to beat everything. But I like the fact that it had a storyline. So, yeah. Oh, he's in his swimwear. Let's get you dressed.
Ooh.
Okay.
Schwade. Tharg.
Okay, Lilith's here. Order drinks. Let's order some Sex on the Beach. How about that? Let's get a little wasted. While we wait for the military guys to join. See if she can request a key card from him. I'm not sure why it has him as an option.
Kanshu Mitzel Paguna. Who to Pai Blurry? Ah, Kuosa.
Yeah, it makes sense. He doesn't have access. He's just old and retired.
Snibara Watanini.
Eno Planar.
Karenzi.
Oh, Jarbin Decor. Elza Nibsadu.
Let's see who else joins the bar. Okay, we got a military person. All right.
Lardo Twib.
Davishi Slekam.
Vartam.
Kuya.
Bluffa Darfa.
Malade.
Go ahead and do this. She has. I think it's always best if you have enough skill aspiration points. It's always best to have like a friendly, like those aspiration purchases where you're just automatically friendly and people easily like you. So when you do say hello to someone, your friendship level usually like gets a higher kick than just see. So
Brobe Unsa. Zabrista.
you probably start asking questions.
Kimbo.
Skin tone of I don't know what.
Kimba. Yadraz Boopa. Friends Bay. Bruce Wangle. Stoon. Freezok Mubsy.
Oh, Nalabit.
Talk about
Blessame. Haspa. Parasa. Yekla.
Okay, she's
Hakyoin
flirting with
Limla?
my dad.
Kibaya.
Bahira Imibi. Lenarg.
Seffies. Fleeman Shusha. Waney. Wadista Bay. Kinabo.
Dag.
Sul.
Dag Dag.
Dag.
So.
Refsig Shefflick.
Let's see if this works. For requesting evidence.
Ah.
Oh, no, ma'am. I do not want to sleep with you. Okay. That was random. I told you guys I have mods.
Zombo Funi.
Zarba.
Did she even answer my question?
Baldoda Vep.
Military rank warrant officer above can get a key card to the restricted area of lab. Just use a computer to record your card and they'll mail you one to you. I've heard civilians are finding ways to get them mail.
Mubak Doby.
Okay, so let's find a warrant officer. She is just a military personnel. Do we have any warrant officers in the area?
Hey, damn. Venesu.
So there's multiple options. You can also use a computer. I'd really rather not. I'd rather just look from a military person. Okay, she's so weird. What is this person doing? Oh, Jesus. Alright, let's go to Wicked. No. Oh, she gave me a USB device. Look at that. That is awesome. I have to tell this person to stop doing sexy stuff in the bar. She's having fun. Yeah, she is. All right, so she gave me. Did I just see a message for that? Oh, looks like we got a warrant officer.
Yeah.
Military personnel.
Turinga.
Wixen Quark.
Alright, but we don't know. It looks like she has a higher ranking.
Yeah.
So let's just have a friendly
Ooh la la.
introduction. Wow. Look at the dancing. She is cutting up. Okay, how about we not?
Tickle. Oh, she. So. Dag dag. Oh, Sir
Let's talk about
Papa
Strangerville.
Oh, in a bush. Parsagap Rabe. Maranoi. So.
Bemoise Fene.
Oh.
Bara Zakuni.
Well.
George Rinka. Simonis Arrow.
Evidence.
Gibbs. Commotion.
I am Sum. Rogavai.
Maybe not. She's leaving.
A finesse. Simonis Arrow. Gibbs. So.
Dag dag.
Baya. Flynn. Kermit. Oh.
Oh.
Nah.
Exonoin Zon. Wasusa.
Yabba's thanks. Criffum. Haha, great so.
Okay, where is she going? She's going to the bathroom. Doo-doo.
Pravda. Pelzohin. Oh. Yippee.
I believe that is Nancy Landgrab. I did a glow up on her. You can find it on my website.
Quamse.
Let's see. She has only 9 pieces of evidence. And she has spy bug. Let's see if she can get some more evidence from this person.
So. Oh, good.
Yes.
Yeah. But you're too age.
Ask
Well,
about
no
that.
bad.
Hochim Sababi.
Hina.
Rasta.
Bing.
What is happening? Is this woman like totally ghosting on her? Ma'am, I'm gonna go ahead and reset you. Okay. Let's chit chat. And she keeps doing this weird paranoid stuff. I'm almost at the point where I'm gonna remove the paranoid trait from her because she's just really manic.
Pakyoin
Oh,
Limla.
Bimo.
Okay.
Kibaya.
Naya
Okay, what can we talk
flew.
about?
Ah. Klimph.
That's about that.
Tulane.
Just ask her that.
Parsagap Rabe. Maranoi.
It's interesting how
Ogres.
the
Then
her
Kira.
friendship level didn't increase.
Flurbus. Ooh,
Why are you flirting
yeah.
with this woman? Let me do this. There's nothing like a good old cheat sheet. Relationships. I'm gonna go ahead and add relationship. Sorry, I have to do this. Friends. Yeah. Cool. Look at that. All right, awesome. So, I need to deets a woman. Strangerville, and then let's request some evidence.
Oh.
What is happening? There we go.
And for a Flemin Shusha. Unitur
Buy assured.
Otis. Ah, Wessa Boo.
Awesome. She got some more evidence and encrypted USB. Just needs some more. I think she needs 15 to be able to build a dossier. Alright, so. Alright. So, let's see. Anybody else military in the bar? I'm almost inclined to go back to... Okay, so, yeah. We see our first zombie. I'm almost inclined to go back to the science lab and see if I can hack some more stuff. But there is a military person coming through. Let me see if I can a green military person. Sims is crazy with these skin tones.
Dag.
Alright, let's see. Let's go ahead and I'm sorry guys, I'm a cheater. Set active to friends. Yeah. Cool.
Farah Kobe.
Ah, Refsig Shufflet. Vube.
Namisa.
Ah, Borima Hinaba.
Awesome.
Oh, Insula.
Umfra. Number for your voice.
Is this just me or is everybody flirting? Hold on.
Karu.
Wait a minute, hold up. Empty man, relationship. We are friends. Alright, we're gonna be friends. Cause ain't nobody got time to be playing this shit all night. Alright.
Armboya.
And for a Flemin Shusha. Unitur
normal.
Otis. Ah,
Ebaziric.
A
Afwash.
suspiciously blurry
Shuli.
photo.
A break lemmed him. So chimsabavi.
so.
No. Kissamoy.
I figure
No,
I'm better
Flamon.
off trying my luck with
No.
building my dossier from
Kissamoy.
here
No.
than
Flamon.
going back to the science lab, hacking computers for the next hour. And then, yeah, it just makes sense. Let me see if I have that option on scientists too, to see if I can get stuff from them. Okay. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and up this relationship because we are friends. And, wow. Alright, cool. So, what you guys are seeing me do, that's the MC Command Center by Ditterpool that I download. It's a mod that pretty much, I guess the best way to describe it is if you've played Sims 3 and you had the NRAS mods where it kind of like altered, it was like cheats and altered gameplay in some ways. That's pretty much what the MC Command Center does. It's nice. So that's if you don't mind having the mod in your game, you're more than welcome to go ahead and download it. And you're able to do things like increase friendship amongst a plethora of other things. So we're going to go ahead and request evidence from London Phelps with the blonde dreads. Oh. The first time I did this, I sat there like a dumbass and kept like going through the lab to get evidence, taking forever. and hacking computers and taking forever. And I didn't think to go to the bar at first and just try and, try and see if I can get it from some of these Sims in town, like the military and science personnel. Lessons learned. Lessons learned.
Exenoy Zont.
Kimbara,
Wasusa. Maline.
Penerf Lazamba, Tananiwa,
Ooh.
Lamajo, Kaba,
Okay.
Elfris Yambara, and Nar, Tevene, Ashquin, Bikoya, Arisha, Barisha, Gorbaline, Darvis, Wallalo,
We're friends.
Quabugone,
Konshu Mitzel Paguna. Who to play Baru?
Narshaya.
Ah.
Harpa song.
Awesome. We got one more to go.
Yalandim.
Taru.
Uh-huh.
Frolis.
All right, who's our next victim? Okay. Now she has a good reputation from cheating friends. All right, she's gonna go ahead and say hello to Kaylin and request some evidence from that science lab. So she can make her dossier.
Wadi, Bruce, Tidu, Walacharp, Suza. Yanabi.
Sula.
Karu.
Filoni. Nebahana.
Dag dag. Pakyoin Limla.
Yibs.
Kibaya.
Sul.
Yibs.
So now she's gonna compile a secret dossier.
Right.
Zisamba.
Sabine. Chiffa.
Garza. Frangaguis. Densdoba.
Alright, so
Tribna.
now she can go
Chunga
to
Chuzin.
the curio
Yalik.
place
Varobi Mu.
and pretty much see if she can get that secret key card. Where's her dad? Is he still drinking at the bar?
Shubi Rao.
She's baby fever. Why? Alright. So they're gonna go home. They're going to Dad's nauseous. What's happening? So she's going to go home with George, and they're pretty much going to, number one, go to the curio, get the key card, and they're gonna go home and pretty much recharge their fuel, take a bio break, and then continue on this Strangerville Mystery. Thank you, Sakpase. Yes, George did show up and show out in that glow up. He looked like that creepy uncle in your basement before with the tinfoil helmet and the porn stash mustache. He looked a mess. He looked like he smelled a mildew, where George now looks like, he's flirting with your family members at the cookout, He's out on the prowl. He's definitely cleaned himself up. So, I like this new George. Hopefully George can find love after the Strangerville Mystery. Same thing for Georgina. All right, so... What she's going to do is, George is going to do something. So I'm almost positive that George has absolutely no skills whatsoever. Yeah, not wrong. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and do I'm going to have a little feminism here. Going to max out George's cooking skills and let him go cook while Georgina finds out what's up with the key cord from the curio. So I just said key cord, like Amy Jo Buttafuoco. Sorry, guys. Occasionally that North accent comes out here and there. Been drinking a little bit of wine, so I'm a little goosed. All right, let me go ahead and max out his cooking skills. Set skill, that would be cooking 10. Okay. Oops. And I just realized that no one in the household has jobs. So I need to give these folks something to do. I won't give them a job, so to speak, but I think perhaps we can kind of max out some skills so they'll be able to have some income coming in, like, the archaeology thing, where they'll get like artifacts mailed to them that they'll be able to pretty much authenticate and then, get a good chunk of change. I mean, some of the artifacts you're authenticating can get anywhere from $3,000 to $5,000, per artifact. So it's pretty good. What did I want to give him to? I think I wanted to give him gardening, considering, they have a garden. She can't be the only one doing everything around the house. All right, George. No swimming. Get in the kitchen. You know what's funny? I didn't even test out if he can actually make it down the steps, like if the plane is obstructing anything. Guess we'll give this a go and see how that works out. Alright, go here. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna have Georgina go here, and I have George. Where are you, buddy? Let's see. Can you go in there? Okay, you were able to go in. Oh. Okay, they want to send me some free earbuds. Sure, why not?
Oh. Ah. Ooh. Free nip.
Huh.
Bored.
What is blocking you from going?
Soy brift. Huh? Slippery wobbed.
Well, we could just teleport you down there and I'll figure it out after the fact. Okay. Alright, Sir George. Okay. Time for you to cook. Serve lunch. Make some Monte Cristo sandwiches. Thank you, Xavier, the gem. I know. I hope George does appreciate it because he was looking kind of bummy earlier. And, I think it's time for him to pretty much get out there and be the best man he can be. I'm thinking of making an actual, mate for George, so to speak, or just taking a sim that's already in the neighborhood and glowing them up. I don't know. The options are endless. So we'll see how that turns out. Specifically, since George isn't necessarily, this is not his actual like storyline. It's more so Georgina, and then I'll have to reset the mystery and have George play his own. So at least he has time to play. All right, so I'm gonna go up back to where Georgina is. She's, what the hell is she doing? Okay, she's singing songs because she's crazy as a shithouse rat. We're gonna go ahead and now request a key card.
Zorpal. Oh,
Yodi Bibna.
She's hungry.
Yodi Bibna. Arnanusit. Sweeb. Isniba.
And I have to remember to change her trait because this paranoid trait's kind of annoying.
Vube.
Obites.
Ah.
Cruj Calculu.
No bad.
Umbik Vantu Wiffaloy. Reshnamikuni.
Okay, I have a secret dossier. See, do I have to give it to him? Buy a key card. Okay, there we are. So buy a key card and get the secret dossier. Perfect. So she got the key card. She gave the secret dossier. I don't think there's anything else she needs from him. Let me just make sure. Let's talk about the Strangerville Mystery. See if we can provide any additional information. And,
Varanoi. Baima.
Yodi
and I'm not
Bibna.
yet. Only
Yodi
in the
Bibna.
basement. I've heard there's some weird stuff down there. Of course she did.
Sweeb.
So yeah, she's not at the level yet of buying anything
Cruj
additional from his secret inventory, as you can see. So what we're going to do now is she's going to go home and she's going to eat some food and recharge, and then they're going to go back to the secret science lab and start exploring the what's down in the basement. So I'm going to teleport their asses down here. Okay, George is calling. Where's the food, George? Where's George going through? Okay, so George ate, and now he's a little tired. So George is going to go to his room and go to sleep, as he should. So if you guys weren't seeing earlier, I kind of did a tour of this lot that I created. This was old Penelope that I decided to pretty much kind of glow up in the theme of things. So I'm going to definitely upload this lot for you to download with all of the custom content and everything in it onto my website, paradoxsims.com, this week. But I'm one of those weirdos that something will be perfect and I'll continue to keep updating and adding things because I'm never satisfied. So I'm trying my best to stop doing that because I want to have more content on my site. Right now I have probably about maybe 10 or 12 Sims that I have uploaded to my site that come with all of the custom content. I'm one of those people that I hate when someone uploads something that's so beautiful and then they have 11 links for you to go in and download and chase down, and nothing is more depressing than finding a site that's beautiful, has custom content for lots or people, and then when you click on the links they provided, the sites are not even up and running anymore. So yeah, I give you everything in there. The only thing I take out is the dirty mods. Why is she going to a sex location? To do what? All right. Ma'am, you need to eat. Oh, she ate? Okay, so now it's time to sleep. It's 4 in the afternoon. I'm going to go ahead and recharge their asses. And then they can just go to the science lab. Let's do that. Alter. Fill household. Cool. All right. I'm going to give these weird last exceptions. Okay. Travel. So I know a lot of people are wondering what is the new expansion stuff and game packs are supposed to be coming out in the next 6 months. I don't know. I do know that the way people are blacking out on social media, they don't release University. That EA building in Cali might get burned down because people are mad as hell. I feel like it's not so much of University that is the issue. Yeah, it probably is. I think it's because, so like Sims 4 dropped, if I'm not mistaken, 2014. And, that's 5 years. I have to really sit down and do the research if we have dropped the same amount of expansion packs as we have. I'm almost positive we did more for Sims 3. But what I do know is that the reason why people ask for expansion and stuff packs and all these different things is because the game itself is empty as hell. Like you see, Strangerville is an actual first pack that has an actual storyline, but I played it in like 40 minutes, and if I was doing these little cheats on the relationships, it probably would have been a 20-minute thing that I would have went through. And that's what's frustrating, is that sometimes the things they release are so empty. There's not really much to it. The game, the regular standard base game came with nothing. So these little mercies that we get with game packs and stuff packs mean a great deal to a lot of folks playing. The fact that we just got laptops is wild as hell. So like, we just got laptops in the game. So I think that's why a lot of people are barking about having University, because of the fact that University, there's no way to not have it be a robust expansion pack. So I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what we get. All right. I think it's so frustrating that they put you on the other end of this instead of the right way, but let's do this. So she has a key card. I'm going to go ahead and just teleport her ass over here because I don't have time for them to be running. Teleport. Teleport. Alright, Georgina's going to use a key card.
Ahoy, Brift. Huh? Be wobbed.
Alright.
Huh.
Shoo!
That was so extra. I have all these last exceptions. Okay. The joys of modding. I'm sure I have to update a mod somewhere somehow. Okay. So she is in the basement. And of course the Humor and Hijinks Festival is happening as we speak. Alright. So go ahead and drop these walls here. Don't think she should go. Let me use George's guinea pig.
Tatashoy. Whoa. Hi.
Uh-oh.
Naba. Whoa. 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 Moomba
Uh-oh.
flow.
George fell. And George is possessed. Sweet Jesus. So, these spores are too toxic to pass without protection. Questions about spores around town to see if there is some way to protect yourself. George, looks like George dibbled and dabbled in some crystal meth. No, George, look at his face. Yeah, George is hemmed up. So no. The whole point of Strangerville is that these spores are infectious and kind of give you that. Remember Batman, the first one? It's Joker. Like that. That's what's happening. So yeah, he's going through it. Slightly possessed. So she's gonna go ahead and ask around town what she can do. And ultimately, it's interesting how now these plants have sprouted since she opened that actual door. So, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and exit stage left out this bad boy. Travel with her dad. They're gonna go around town and ask about these spores. Okay, so. You know what I would like to do? I want her to actually visit the guy that I want to set her up with. I know. How girly of me, right? Yeah. But I mean, he's so dreamy for her. And yeah, just, you know, want him to ask her. I'm ultimately going to recruit him to be on her team. So it just makes sense to kind of have this engagement of, hey, I'm your neighbor. What's up? You look kind of, you know, muscular. Maybe you can help with the spores type of conversation. And he may know about something, which he more than likely doesn't, since I just created him like yesterday. But we could pretend. The music is so damn dramatic. Okay, the bloom begins. Georgina and George open Pandora's box. So, the bloom begins. Leaving the secret lab, you can't help but notice the sky has shifted to an eerie color. Something has changed in Strangerville, and not for the better. Opening that lab door must have released some kind of toxin into the air. You will need to find a way to protect yourself from the toxic spores in the secret lab. Try talking to people around town to see if they know anything that might help. Spoiler alert, it's a hazmat suit. So, yeah, she's going to go around town asking folks what she can do. You know, like, I feel like Strangerville would have been a perfect opportunity to have an open world, right? Because it's not like it's big or anything like that. So you would think that you would have been able to have an open world to pretty much be able to walk to any location, but no. Yeah. Where's this guy? Okay. She's gonna have a friendly introduction. If he's gonna come downstairs anytime soon. George is probably like, I don't trust this guy. He has muck chops.
Kapinoy Jengla. Malade.
Goinji, Terbatreu.
Why is he blushing?
Buena soup. Selfies.
Okay,
Won't
so
say
about Strangerville.
Exenoy Zont.
Mirenay.
Wasusa.
Okay. Maybe your dad can go take a walk.
Oh,
It's kind of
weird.
creepy and weird. Alright. Dad, go here. Okay? George, beat it. Alright, Georgina, get your Mac game on. Ask him about Strangerville. Okay, she's doing dishes in his house. God, she's no home training. Ask about his day. I don't think I gave him a job. It would be kind of helpful if I did. Let's see if I can give him a job from the command. You know, I never tried it on a sim that was not an active sim. No. Oh no, marked for death? No, that's taking it too far. Yeah, I may have to choose him. I'm sure there's a way to do it. I may have to choose him and then oh, he's a caterer? That's his career? Okay, I'm gonna have to change that. Alright, compliment his outfit. Does you want to have sex? Really, buddy? Like, I just, like, came by your house to bring brownies and welcome you to the fucking neighborhood. And you're already soliciting me. Decline.
Fumu Benorf.
Oh, Zagu Warba. Gorba.
He kind of
Yibs.
has like the douchebag look, so I'm not surprised.
Darna.
Wuniyabu?
Nuh-uh.
Nah.
Oh.
Played your ass out.
Scripto Narch? Borada. Sefis. Flimon Shusha. Wayne.
The local library
Dabishi Slackham?
Renobla.
Ken
Kuya.
Kuya.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you. So I'm gonna go to the
Lumbic
local library.
Wixen.
And
Dinks
talk to
to
the scientist. Yep, yeah, it's here.
Grouse.
Cock blocker.
Swinja Yao Jorb. Simzay. Risto Schmoolds. Sabor.
Alrighty.
Chop Gaway.
Okay, Malik, you've served your
Chapin
purpose.
Durkeem.
Floopy.
Banuka Doi.
Oh, and Fora. Dromus?
Oh.
Any other actions, Georgina?
Florix.
No?
Hey.
Oh.
Suds.
Shoba. Hey, yeah.
Alright, cool.
Venus.
And we're out.
Bosta.
Alright, let's see. I'm gonna go to the library and talk to some of the scientists. Doop 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 doop. Alrighty.
Beppa.
So we are at the library. That looks like someone's Quaker Oats house. Let's go ahead and we see one scientist already there. Let's go ahead and ask. Okay, what is he doing online? Let's just go ahead and friendly introduction.
Ooh. Moosty. Rita. Oh, Snurb. Oh, Tube.
Okay, why is everyone blushing? See if I can boost this friendship.
Dag dag.
Oh, never mind. Oh, no. Back, no. Ah, look at that. What did I just see? Was someone getting a job? Hold on, let me go back. Ship. Set active. Set friendly. Friends. Hold on, pause. What is happening here? Strange. Okay. So she's gonna go ahead and ask him some questions about spores and lab, and talk about Strangerville. See if he can give any hints and tips.
Borima Hinaba.
Rasa.
Sibawam. Funichi Parsafe Frobin.
Barnard's a
Wasabis
tour.
Yaboya. Koim.
Wanna
Yanafe Watini.
Sorbo. James the Bill. Turinga. So.
Use the chemical analyzer to see how to construct the interface.
Exenoid
Bring
Zons?
it to me and I construct the spore filter.
Wasusa.
Awesome. Okay.
So.
Oh. Kinsporza.
Oh.
So I think I can actually do this thing at home, if I'm not mistaken.
So
do the spore filter?
Yeah, dupes. Tricksto.
Alright, so let's go ahead and go home. So it hopefully allows me to use the chemical analyzer at home. instead of having to go to the dusty ass science lab. I'm gonna open the door. This light gets hot as hell in here. Woo. Okay. I probably should save my game. God forbid something happens. I would cry on camera. Oh, this is taking a while to load. You guys may see the first cry on Twitch. Considering I started a new world, you would think that I wouldn't be acting crazy, but I'm almost positive it's the nasty mods that I have in my game that are making it act like this. Would you believe that I didn't even know the nasty mods existed up until this year? Like, I didn't know that a Wicked Whims or any of them, like MC Command, I didn't. Like, I don't know what I was thinking. I just naturally assumed that everyone was being wholesome in their game and, you know, not having sex in the bathroom, club floor. I don't know. Like, so when I stumbled across Wicked Whims, it was like mind blown. And yeah, I couldn't believe it. So I downloaded it, and then I felt dirty almost. Like, I felt like I was directing a porno or something. It was horrible. So I still have it in my game. But I think for me, it's just everyone is different. Everyone kind of like just has their own gameplay. And obviously, because Sims are kind of rated for certain age groups, I just feel like, you know, I'm going to disable them the best way I can. So if I have people that are of a certain age watching, they're not, you know, freaked out. But I cannot handle or help if the Sims are, you know, doing it on their own. I'll just try and turn the camera elsewhere. Yeah, I think you guys might see a cry because it really is like stalling out now, and I may have to restart it. Like I said, pretty much I have had my game up and running since 9 a.m. this morning. So if it's acting kooky, because I was building that actual lot that you guys saw, so if it's acting kooky, my apologies. What I'll probably do, if this does not get its shit together in the next 20 seconds, I'll probably restart the game and then come back on streaming, and you guys can see me continue the Strangerville Mystery. How does that sound? So I'm gonna put a little timer. If this gets to 10:50, which is approximately 1 minute, and it does not load my damn household, I'm gonna restart. So I guess what we can talk about in the meantime is you know what? So don't laugh, but about 2 years ago I bought this thing called The Secret. Yeah, I'm one of those weird people that like fell for this. But of course I fell for it like, I don't know, 10 years after the fact. But I started reading like daily like messages that I find to be very helpful in my day to day. So I'll read Monday's message while we wait for this shit to come up or not come up at all. Good is underneath every single thing that appears to be negative. If we can know that good is all there is, including in a negative situation, then we will see a negative situation transform into all good. Most people keep the good away from themselves because they label something as bad. And then, of course, that becomes their reality. But there is no bad in the universe. It's just our inability to see the things clearly from the beginning or bigger perspective. Peace comes from knowing that good is all that exists. Yeah. You know, one thing I stopped doing, I would say probably about a little over 10 years ago, for sure over 10 years ago, was I stopped watching the news. And I know you're probably thinking you're crazy. Well, there's a reason for that. 2 years before I stopped watching the news, I had the unfortunate business of living with someone who had Fox News on 24/7. And I'm talking about like even when people are sleeping, Fox News was on in the main room. And I don't know if you remember a time when like Anna Nicole Smith died and who else passed away? Then her son passed away, and then it was so many investigations on Fox News and Nancy Grace and all that stuff. And it took a toll on me mentally. It made me literally paranoid from the whole world. And there was something that I saw in like a show where someone said, when you're consumed with bad and all you see is bad, when you turn on the TV, when you put on the radio, everything is bad. It consumes you. It becomes you. That's all you see. It alters your vision of what is reality as you know it. So I agree with this one for sure. Good job, The Secret. So yeah, definitely keeping positive thoughts, expelling the bad, and doing good so you don't become that bad stigma. Yeah, Sims ain't shit. It's stalling out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. But I'm going to start it back up once I restart my game. But I thank you guys for joining, and I'll probably see you guys in the next 5 minutes. All right. Love you back. Bye.